Hi, welcome back to Shannon's Plants Planting Time. Today I thought I'd show you some of my plants that have just really taken off over the last couple of weeks since spring and summer have finally hit. So, the first plant I want to show you is my Reverted Marble Queen Pothos. This plant has very little variegation left. There's some on that leaf, but most of it is completely reverted. I had all of these in kokedama hanging around the room, and I don't know if they just didn't get enough light or whatever, but I took them out and I put them in this big basket, and now they're just really, see, taking off. It's starting to trail. It's I don't know if it'll get its variegation back. I was kind of hoping, I put it directly under a grow light, and I was kind of hoping the variegation would come back, but I don't know if it will or not. But either way, I love it. It's a beautiful plant. You know, just a classic. Just a classic. The second plant, oh, I know, the Antherium Fingers. Check out this new leaf that it has put out. When its first leaf was this one, and its second leaf was this one, and now this one is still growing, but it is coming out with a bang. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fingers, so I think they can get up to 12. So yeah, Antherium Fingers, also known as Antherium radiatum. So yeah, that one's growing a lot. And another one I have that is just really taken off is my Monstera Siltopicana, and you can see all the new growth right here. I think it needs a little water. It looks a little floppy. Today is watering day, so it's got new growth coming out here and here. So yeah, my Monstera Siltopicana. Another one that I've got that is really taken off is my Allocation Regal Shield. When I got it, it was just these two leaves, and I got it not long ago, and now it has put out these two leaves in my care, and it is in sphagnum, and it is just really taken off. I got this for $10 off of a girl on Instagram, and she was so sweet. So yeah, my Allocation Regal Shield. Put that back over there. And another one that is finally taking off is my Birkin. And it has really recently just really shot out some nicely variegated leaves. This one is its newest leaf, and me and this plant have been through some trouble. We have been through spider mites, we have been through root rot, and when I got it, it was not a $10 plant at Lowe's. It was a $45 plant that I ordered. So yeah, now you can find them everywhere, huge ones. But this one I grew from a one leaf cutting because, like I said, it got root rot and almost died on me. So yeah, my Philodendron Green is really taking off. And let's see what else. My Antherium Claumanii is growing big. It is getting its ruffles, and it is just putting out a new leaf like every other day. Well, maybe not that much, maybe I'm exaggerating, but yeah, my Antherium Claumanii is growing big. And let's see, finally my Mandula Pothos is taking off. You can see I thought I was going to lose it because it was turning brown. I had a lot of brown tips on it, and I had it over near the window, and so I pulled it back some from the window near the plants that like a little more shade, and that seemed to really do the trick because this part came up, and you can see I've got it staked now, so it's really growing out. And yeah, it likes consistent watering with definitely filtered water. Does not like tap water at all. Those brown tips. And let's see, my Allocation African Mass is definitely putting out some new leaves. It put out this one, put out this one, and it put out this one, all in a matter of just a little bit of time. I guess it went dormant for the winter because I lost a whole entire stalk, and then it shot back out these two different stalks, and it just seems to be putting out a new leaf every time I turn around. So yes, Allocation African Mass. And another plant of mine that has really taken off lately, believe it or not, is my Allocation Black Velvet. It recently put out a flower, which I cut off because it was taking nutrients from these leaves, and I read on the internet. Well, first of all, when it came up, I was like, whoa, what is that? You know, I didn't know they flowered. So yeah, I looked it up, and they do, and kind of look like a peace lily flower. And so I cut it off recently, and it's the leaves perked back up, and it's shooting out a new leaf as we speak. So hopefully that was the right thing to do. I got that on Instagram if you're interested in seeing me cut that leaf off. It's at Shannon Collier 26. And let's see, over here we have my Macaulay's Finale. It just shot out this beautiful new rusty colored leaf, and it had recently just shot this one out. And yeah, it's a beautiful plant. I love this plant. I got the Prince of Orange first, and then I liked it so much I got this one and the red Congo Rojo. So it shot this leaf out, and it's got another one coming up right there, and it just keeps growing and growing. I'm gonna have to change pot size. Another plant that always grows for me is my purple passion plant, and you can just see it's like busting out the pot, hanging over the edges. Maybe it needs to be staked. It's got these beautiful purple hairs on it, purple trichomes that make it that beautiful purple color. And this was a little $3 plant I bought at Lowe's. It's just a tiny little thing, and it was it's one of my favorites, even though it's a more common plant, because it was the first plant that I almost killed from underwatering it. And I was so proud because all my other plants I was killing from overwatering. So anyway, I really backed off on the watering, and I remember showing this plant to my fiance And it was crispy and everything from being underwatered. And I was so proud because I had actually underwatered a plant. But anyway, yes, it always puts out new growth. So, stays over here. Another plant that always seems to be shooting out new growth is my bird's nest fern. If you can see down there, it's got these little fronds unfurling, and it is just a really unique plant. It's different. As long as you don't water in the center and you just water around and keep it good and moist, it will grow for you. And I've got it in a higher light situation, but I've read that they can tolerate lower light, so I don't know. Mine's not in a lower light situation. And let's see. Oh yeah. My Monstera Peru always seems to be putting out new leaves. When I got it, it was just this leaf and one other leaf that's gone. And then it's put out all these in my care. It's got another one coming up right there. And I actually split the plant into 2 plants because it was so big for this pot. So anyway, I've got one in the living room and one in the plant room. And I think it's a beautiful climbing plant. So yeah, Monstera Peru. And let's see what other plant. Oh, I know. 2 rescue plants. Hold on, I'm hung up over here in my Cebu blue plant. What's going on? Here we go. I rescued this from Lowe's the other week or a couple of weeks ago, and it's got multiple growth points. One there and one here, and it's growing so fast I had to put it on a stake, and it's just growing up, and it needs some water. And its twin is this one, and it is growing wild too, so I didn't think they were gonna make it. So yeah, both of them have really shot out some new growth, and you can see the new growth on that one too. So they sit over here in a little bit lower light situation. They do have a small grow light on them. And another plant, I'll have to take you to it, is my neon pothos. I did a whole video about putting this up there, and he is going to get watered today, and he is growing at a fast rate, so I think he really likes it up there. So, and another plant, my Syngonium white butterfly, is going crazy over here. It's got new growth there, new growth there. And yeah, it seems like spring is finally upon us, and plants are just growing like crazy. My Philodendron Green, I think it's called a green emerald, shooting out this new leaf. Sorry, I got you right next to the grow light. But yeah, so, and my Pictus exotica, Scindapsus Pictus exotica, is throwing out some new leaves. And my Philodendron golden goddess, I thought I was going to lose this plant at one time too. I bought it on clearance rack at Lowe's, and you know how dangerous that can be. So yeah, got a lot of plants growing in the plant room. So if you have any plants that are growing crazy for you, I'd like you to leave me a comment, and I'd like to see your plants that are really taking off. I've got some more, but I think we're out of time today, and I'll show you those on another day in another room besides the plant room. But anyway, yeah, give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on whether or not you like this content, and follow me on Instagram at ShannonCollier26, and we'll see you in the next houseplant video. Bye!